pretty good. I promise that within the next 2 weeks, I will do at least 1 or 2 super early morning streams for you guys. Virginia represent. Kyrgyzstan. Status from Norway. How do I like the cart weapon so far? I thought it was shit the first time I used it, but now I'm gonna actually use it in a real level run, so we'll see how it turns out with this character. I've only used it a couple times. But I want to use this character and the cart in a level run, so we're gonna see how that turns out right now. Labrador. I've been watching a lot of the Always Sunny in Philadelphia podcast. Those guys are so funny, man. Like I honestly like listening to their podcast more than I like watching the show. I'll be surprised by the cart. I'm excited. No. What do you mean? I'm collecting nationalities? Goddamn right I am. I'm collecting them. I took Tirgasu there because I want to remove it from the offering pool. I don't want to see it anymore. So might as well just level it up now. Take a track orb now, and then I'm gonna banish it next time I see it. But right now I need to take a couple more things. No evolve cart yet. I doubt it's gonna evolve. No way. I need duplicator. I need crown. Maybe I'll just take Clover now. If I didn't get a tractor, what would I put in it? In its place, maybe Spellbinder or Curse. Duplicator, Crown, Skull. Dude, I'm so glad I had those emotes. I love that so much. Thank you for showing me those, because that's exactly what I need. And then I need the other gun too. Well, really? I mean, if I got Bird, the other Bird would actually be the best. Because Bird gives you levels. Like, Bird gives you 8 more levels to level stuff up to get offering for other stuff. Need Labora? Yeah, Labora's coming. Labora is coming. Nice triple. Song of Mana there. Very good, because these guys will die now. It does look like a ring. It's kind of sick. He says he does. I now pronounce you together. Cube solve? I did one earlier. If you want to redeem it, I'll do it. I'll do one at the end of the stream. I now pronounce you partners. Bone? Oh my god. That ruins the run. I can't take it. I'm passing on it. I passed on it. I passed on it already. It's too late now. It's too late. Nope, not taking it. Don't talk to me about it. Don't at me. I got bone on the new character. Don't even know me. Yeah, it's a Rubik's Cube. I did one earlier in the stream. It was like just under 4 minutes. It was pretty bad cube solve. Don't even know me anymore. I'm sorry, man. I had to do what I had to do. I want to get a successful leveling run, and this run's going pretty hot. You can solve one in 2 minutes? That's about my PR. My PR is like 140 right now. Yeah, wordy beardy. The likelihood of that ever happening is so low, but I want it to happen so bad. That's cool. Nobody else has talked about cubing yet. Welcome to the stream, fellow cuber. Is that what happened? Did you see me cube in the video and you're like, oh, let's see if this guy's live? Duplicator. You suggest builds? Yeah, I think there's a redemption thing for it. I don't think it's that expensive. Suggest a thing. Suggest a run, it's 3,000. I guess that's pretty expensive. I can bring that down. I mean, you're welcome to like suggest one now, and I'm happy to add it to the list. You don't have to spend money, or you don't have to spend coins on it. But I fully reject. I fully reserve the right to reject something if I don't want to do it. Finally able to catch me on stream. It's awesome, man. Happy to have you here. I'm nice. You're nice. Banish that bad boy now. I actually, so check this out. Ready? Let me do something real quick. I gotta show you guys something. I have to remember to cut this from the vid now. So there's this thing called Twitch Tracker, and I have myself I like looking at stats. I like the numbers. So there's Twitch Tracker, and this is my account, and you can see how like I started streaming here, and like I've started going up, and then you can see my streams from like when I had 5 viewers back in 2019. But there's this thing they do called famous followers, and so I was at work today and I was looking at this page and I saw famous followers like DEADPINE. Who's DEADPINE? So I went to this guy's Twitch page, and he streams Tarkov in like Minecraft, but he follows me and he's 111,000 followers, dude. And so I went and started talking to him. He's a super nice guy. But he was like, yeah, man, I found your videos on YouTube and I use them to fall asleep. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. What the heck? That's so cool. That's like the coolest shit I've ever seen. He looks like me? You think so? Welcome back, Soildar. Greg Hatch. Yeah, we tried that. So the downside to that is that for every revive that you have, so for each revive here, it reduces your damage. It increases your damage. So for every revive, one revive is worth 10% damage for each laser, and then one revive is one laser. So if you have all 3 revives, and for this character you actually get duplicator, as long including 3 projectiles, so that's already 3 more laser beams. But if you then kill yourself, you're gonna lose all 3 revives, and you're gonna lose all your you're gonna lose 3 beams. There's Skull and Crown. They're both really good, but I take Skull here for sure. You're basically just losing a ton of damage. I didn't know it myself until they taught me. But welcome, dude. Nice to have a cuber here. What's your best cube time, I guess? $50? You're insane. I'm just getting into the like the 150s right now, but most of them are around like 2 minutes, I would say. Wow, we get all the Gregs in the stream. PogChamp. It's the real Greg Hatch. He's got a check mark next to his name. Really need ebony wings. Biggest time save is doing the bottom in 2 algorithms consistently, but never learn crazy stuff like that makes you go faster. Interesting. Yeah, I've noticed that there are some I do when it's like multiple things are solved at one time. And I wonder if it's like I'm accidentally doing multiple algorithms at the same time. But for me, the biggest waste of time that I have on solving is getting the first algorithm to go. Like getting the first side and getting the first corners. That's like, the rest of it comes pretty quickly. It's just that I struggle with mainly. Chris, why did you time him out? I got the gun. Let's go. I'm taking the gun. Plan the moves for the cross before I start. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Keep on the first corner. Look for the next corner while I'm putting the first one. Which means sort of tilting it more than I'm comfortable with. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of like staring at it like straight on like this, and then I'll start doing it. I need to like figure out a way to look at it in a more like seeing more at one time kind of role. Do I have a speed cube? I do have a speed cube. I just broke it actually. See the corner? It's like broken because I accidentally squished it. I'm not 60 with it, but you're looking at 2, 3. That makes sense. Okay. That's what I figured. Just need a crown here and we're good to go. Yeah, the issue that I have with my like I have a Hasbro cube that's like an old cube. The issue I have is like it gets stuck really easily, and eventually I'm trying to like move stuff, but it hurts my hands because I'm trying so hard to move it and it just gets stuck. So I bought a speed cube for like $7 and it was such a great choice. But I just purchased a couple more that I want to try out. They're not that expensive. You got gingerbread with jam inside? Sounds awesome, dude. Congrats. There's crown. Let's go. We're pogging. Alarmingly cheap. Yeah, I was looking at it and there's like $65 cubes and stuff like that. It's like, holy shit, dude. Who's buying that? 9-minute wave and we're pogging. That's 10-minute wave, I guess. Your package from grandparents, nice. Where do you at, college? This should be my Song of Mana. Very nice. Grandparents are pog. That's big facts. There's only one book. Oh, R.I.P. Thanks for the farts. Thanks for following Mike the Mike. Mike's my middle name, actually. Michael. And my dad's name. Mike's a great name. Hey, baby. What's up, man? How are you? It's good to see you, dude. Hope you're having a good day. I have myself. We're chilling, we're chilling. It's called corner catching. The best cubes can turn at 40 degrees from either side, meaning you can curve into the next. That makes sense. Darian wants a timeout. Later, Darian. You bought one of the 61 years ago? Yeah, that makes sense. You're not going to get a huge time save, obviously. RIP Darian? Darian? Darian. I'll stop calling you Darian. Alright, this bad boy should have my, my Vandalier now. Cable car weapon is an April Fool's joke to replace something good? No, I think it's decent. Now that I've used it, it's pretty decent. I got ebony wings! Dude, let's go! We're pogging. I didn't think we would end up pogging, but we're pogging now. This build is legit? Damn right it is. Oh, Chris picking up that polyamorous relationship. Congrats. Wave 13 Pog. Let's give this guy a little kill. You clicked husbands. I love this song because it's called Shroud's Beard. Uh-oh. So Tiger Suit with 3 revives giving 30% extra. So it's not 30% extra. It's 30% per beam. So each beam does 30% more damage. It's not better to get Spinach as a 6th relic in his place. That's a good idea, but I think having the extra beams is more important. Personally. I'd say you could theory craft all you want. I got pentagram. Let's go, boys. We're pogging. You could theory craft, but I think it's too close to make a difference, personally. Hopefully I can kill a bat boss real quick and get my Labora really fast. Where's the bat boss? There he is. Alright, let's get Labora. Lot to juggle. I bet you juggle too, don't you? I bet if you do Rubik's Cubes, you juggle. I bet you're like a man of all trades. I bet you do sleight of hand. What do you do? Card tricks too? I bet you do card tricks. You're just a magician. Does it jiggle? Make it jiggle. Your brother juggles 5 balls and you can't juggle at all. Juggling your mental health and happiness? Oh no. Is Rune Tracer getting on third map? I don't think so. I don't think it's good enough. I don't think it does enough damage. Sleight of hand tricks. Nice. There's one trick that I can do that I can't show on camera, which kind of sucks, where I can condense air in my mouth. I can go with my mouth closed, and I can create steam out of nothing. Wish you could record it, but you can't capture steam on a camera, unfortunately. Could I power a turbine? I don't think I have the energy output for that. 15:36, that sounds pretty late. Let me open up my pentagram times. 15:37 is too late, so we're gonna go for 15:58. 15:58 is a perfect time. What's Bracken? Alright, and we're moving. We're moving. He's already married. Alright, now we're just we're moving back and forth, hoping we get some rosaries to spawn. This is the build though, we got the full build. Albeit it happened a little later than we wanted to, but we're doing damn now. Doing some damn. One rosary, let's go. I'm sorry, Turbo, you did what? Blink? I want to see what happens if I do this. Kind of sucks. We won't do that. Someone please tell me where I'm down astronomically. What do you mean astronomically? Oh, where I'm down. Okay, missed a comma there. I didn't understand what you said, but now I got it. I wonder if this could be a 2-hundo. Time to attract orbs and bitches. No, I got my bitch attract orbs. Current pace is 205. With one rosary? Or just in general? Is there a rosary on top of that? No, there's not. There might be. If I get 200 plus, this video is going to be titled How to Get Level 200 with Any Character. Because if I get it with this character, for sure you can get it with any character. Rosary on top? Oh yeah. Thanks, Data. Unless you're talking about another one. Oh yeah, I see that one. Use the guide for Toadity. Nice. Thank you for using my video. I appreciate it very much. I tried to make it... I've been doing... what do you guys think about the timestamps? I've been doing timestamps on my videos now. Did you notice? Did anybody notice my timestamps? I worked hard on them. I'm gonna, if I get 200, I'm gonna timestamp right now me talking about the timestamps. You liked them? Nice. I'm gonna make a timestamp in this video about me talking about the timestamps. They're cute timestamps. Thanks. I tried to make them like half legit and then half funny. Yeah, I'm gonna do timestamps going forward. Because they're really not that much. I thought there were gonna be a lot of effort, but they're really just not that much effort. I just like click through and look for stuff that feels like it's a little bit more significant. You also use my videos to fall asleep? Skip the 15-minute leveling part? Interesting. That's very cool. If you mark down times during my stream, it's even easier. It might be easier, but I don't necessarily like rip the Twitch VODs. What I do is I start a recording whenever I go live so that I have the higher quality video. Because this game is a real bitrate hog. You can see that oftentimes when we get to higher like density enemy times and when I use higher particle weapons, the quality just goes down. So I record all my videos so that the quality is better when I upload. So it's not necessarily like marking the point in the Twitch stream. It's more of like, you know? Oh, and a piece of paper. That's a good idea. Well, I can't read or write, so I can read or write. I am literate, I promise. Put the timer when I start recording. That's true. Learn to read. I'm still practicing. Stats illiterate? I bet. We got 2 rosaries now. So we're pogging. Scruns can't read? The joke's always funnier when like somebody's talking about how they can't read, but then they're typing. Yeah, 2 rosaries. You can write, just not read. Same. Especially cursive. Dude, not gonna lie, I'm kind of nasty at cursive. Like, I wish that we actually use cursive, because I love using it. I'm good at it, and I think it's good at me. Cursive is terrible? Take it back. This is a cursive-friendly stream. Cursive died with Latin? I mean, there's a reason I used it. You support cursive's elegance, but what a scam it was. Such a waste of time. We could have been using that time to do what? Learning other stuff? Yeah. Could have been coding. I was about to say coding, but like, I thought about it. I learned cursive in 3rd grade. They definitely weren't teaching coding at 3rd grade. I was gonna say like math. Maybe some more math skills. I was another rosary. I got 3 rosaries now. You're learning about Norway? Really? You're playing Number Munchers? Number Muncher. What is that game? I've been starting to play Cookie Clicker. Cookie Clicker is pretty fun. Educational math game. Like from John Thurlow. Is that like free rice? Nom nom nom. You eat the answer to the math problems. Interesting. I am, for the record, Monka-essing a little bit, but I should be okay because I got there in time. But that was very scary. I'm not going to lie. Didn't mean to grab that one. You guys remember Whizball? This isn't it. Is it this? Whizball? There it is. This game, dude. I used to play this game all the time. You gotta like make tracks for the ball. And then you could play other people's tracks. That was one of the games we could play. I was big on Whizball. It was kind of like a strategy game of sorts, where you had to build the track for the ball to get it to the end. Marbles offline? Kind of. Wait, you played Marbles offline? How does that work? Isn't Marbles the betting game? You were not a whiz baller? That's too bad. I was a whiz baller in like 4th grade. You remember the first? You remember the first whiz ball? That's funny. I've never seen that one before. If I could get a magnet, yeah, I got one. I was gonna say if I could get a magnet up top, it'd be perfect. And then I got one. You were little PogChamp? What do you mean you were a literal PogChamp in middle school? How so? You have to explain now. What's the most common house pet in Norway? I'm gonna bet it's a dog. Oh, the games? In 4th grade, you were you're sexy now, but you're a fat bastard. I think that's the case for everybody, right? Marbles, but with little discs. I don't know if this is going to be a 200. Your eyes make you look like an alpha male? Okay. Oh, Marbles is betting it. Okay, yeah, that's the game that they played in Squid Games, right? That version of Marbles? $202? I don't know if it's gonna be 200. It doesn't feel to me like it's gonna be 200, but we'll see. I'm sorry, squad. I have to focus up a little bit real quick. Okay, maybe it'll be 200. Again, if I can live. Oh no. I'll just die real quick. It's honestly perfect timing. Wow, yeah. Pay out the believers, man. That's a believers run right there, boys. Let's pay out the believers. You got Green Death on Green Acres? Yeah, it's possible. Because Green Acres is all the maps combined into that map. Money for the believers. There's not a pull? Oh, we're not paying out the believers. I'm sorry, believers. I thought there was a poll. I swear there was a poll and somebody deleted it. Hey, good run. 209 with the new character. Let me screenshot that. And you know what we're gonna call it? It's gonna be called 209 Bianca Ramba. Bianca Ramba Inlaid Library level record. Has to be. We'll go to runs and then we'll call it that there. Nice. Sweet. Good run. There's no doubters.